Katherine Paterson never wanted to be a writer, at least not until much later in life. As a child, she wanted to be either a movie star or a missionary. When she was in her 20s, she only wanted to get married and have lots of children. Growing up, Paterson moved 18 times before she turned 18 years old. She was born in Qingyang, China, where her parents were both missionaries. During World War II, the Japanese invaded China and made it no longer a safe place to live. At 8 years old, her and her family fled to the United States, where they moved from town to town in North Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia. Paterson's first language was Chinese, and she initially experienced difficulty reading and writing English. She overcame these challenges and in 1954 graduated summa cum laude with a degree in English from King College in Bristol, Tennessee. Although her dream of becoming a movie star never came true, she did do a lot of acting throughout her time at King College. It was around this time that Paterson decided she wanted to try to become a missionary. She spent a year teaching in a rural school in Northern Virginia. It is from her students at this school that she got the inspiration for her character Jessie Aarons in Bridge to Terabithia. After her time teaching, she decided to go back to school and get her master's degree studying the Bible and Christian education so that she could live in Japan and be a missionary. This was a difficult decision for her to make. She had felt a lot of hatred and anger towards the people of Japan. They had forced her from her childhood home, dropped bombs, and occupied the towns where she had once lived. She was persuaded by a friend to put aside her feelings and give herself a chance to view the Japanese in a new way. It is there she spent 4 years living and working at a language school. She had every intention of spending the rest of her life in Japan when she decided to move back to the United States for a year of study. It was there that she met a young Presbyterian pastor who changed the direction of her life again. They were married in 1962. It was in 1964 when her life as a writer really began. She was asked by the Presbyterian Church to write some curriculum materials for 5th and 6th graders. During the next 4 years, she had 4 children and realized that she had become hooked on writing. But she wanted to change from writing nonfiction to writing what she herself loved to read, fiction. Initially, she had little success. She wrote and wrote, but published practically nothing. Her first book finally came in 1976, The Sign of the Chrysanthemum. It is a Japanese fairy tale based off of her time spent studying in Japan. Katherine has published over 30 young adult and children's novels. Some of the most commonly known are Bridge to Terabithia, Preacher's Boy, Come Sing Jimmy Joe, Liddy, Jip, His Story, Jacob Have I Loved, The Master Puppeteer, and The Great Gilly Hopkins. 2 of these novels, The Master Puppeteer and The Great Gilly Hopkins, were National Book Award winners in 1977 and 1979 respectively. The Great Gilly Hopkins was also the single honor book for the 1979 Newbery Medal. She received the Newbery Medal in 1978 for Bridge to Terabithia and again in 1981 for Jacob Have I Loved. Liddy was the U.S. contribution to the honors list of the International Board of Books for Young People in 1994, and Jip, His Story, was the winner of the 1997 Scott Odell Award for Historical Fiction. Her books have been published in more than 25 languages, and she is the 1998 recipient of the most distinguished international award given to a writer for a contribution to children's literature, the Hans Christian Andersen Award. Bridge to Terabithia has actually been made into a movie 2 times. In 1985, PBS aired the film for the first time, and it was again remade into the 2007 version created by the Disney Walden Media co-production. The 2007 version made over $82 million in the United States alone. Her most recent books are a novel, The Same Stuff as Stars, and a picture book, Blueberries for the Queen, which she co-authored with her husband. Paterson is currently 78 years old and living in Vermont. She considers herself spoiled to have such a wonderful job that allows her such freedom. In January 2010, she replaced John Cheska as the Library of Congress's National Ambassador for Young People's Literature, a 2-year position created to raise national awareness of the importance of lifelong literacy and education. She continues to write and enjoys spending her time with her 7 grandchildren. For more information about Katherine Paterson, you can go to her website.